and gentlemen, this is the final table of the Big 109 where we're second in chips, which you know what that means. We have got to get the final table lights on. Let's go. Green lights. Second final table of the day. Still chasing that elusive first trophy whilst in Ireland. It is about time that we get it done. We need it. ASAP. It's getting embarrassing at this point. We have 8 players left, which means that right now we're guaranteed $335. That's not good enough. That is not good enough. Sick Theory is not the chip leader. I'm wondering if this would be a nice spot to use as a re-raise and put a little bit of pressure on. I don't know if it is. Boom in the chat saying, yeah, funky, yeah. Imagine if we could listen to music that was copyrighted. The dream. This is the one. Trophy is long overdue. Hopefully, mate. I hope you are right. Not going to be opening 4-3 suited with the stacks the way they are. No, thank you. As we have Chewy coming in for 4 months, says, my God, I've had these Bezo books for over a month and haven't spent them. Thank you very much for the brand new Twitch Prime. Obviously, if you do have a Twitch Prime account and you have not subbed anyone, I know a guy who'd take that free sub, who'd take those Bezo books. It is me. I worked in Brighton for 2 years. Great place when not in lockdown. Yeah, I mean, nowhere is going to be great when it's in lockdown, right? Nowhere is going to be great when in lockdown. We squeezed up here, but not much happening. So we're just going to go back to the final table. Change that. Some stuff happening. Ace King, neither of our opponents should have, I think, possibly some sets, but a little bit unlucky if they have it. A little bit unlucky. Not sure if this is the right turn. Were the lights behind you green before? Yes, they were. All right, let's go to the final table. This doesn't matter as much. We are going to put a little bit of pressure on against Airborne. Tomato says, yeah. All you guys better know the first verse. What is this? A very unusually played set. Congratulations, you get my chips. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Pocket Kings. If you remember our final table in the Hot 82, we also had the Pocket Kings. And that was the very last time we played. So let's hope for a little bit of better fortune this time. We will do the standard procedure. The raise. If we get re-raised by Nandor. Anybody want to get frisky? Anybody want to get frisky? Anybody want to get frisky? Fuck you. Alright, well, we unfortunately have seen an ace appear on the flop. I don't know if we're meant to trap kings here. But it's a very good spot for them to put some pressure on me. So we decide to do it. And of course, not going to be folding the turn, but will be scared. I'm in for a quarter pot. Anyone else in? I don't know if it's 2-10 on the final table. It might be. But unfortunate, the Kings let us down once more. Are we still in second place? No, third place. All right, we see an all-in from Clara. I was smooching a girl called Clara once upon a time. Maybe that's her. Where's she from? Oh my God, she's from Croatia. And that girl might have been from Croatia. Oh my God, it's her. Yeah, the girl was Irish. What am I talking about? Stop. 44 big blinds still. 3 out of 8, even though the Kings did not go too well. I am going to have a little look later on and find out if that's a spot where we should be flatting. We do see an all-in from Omid. Do we see a call? Do we see more ladders? King Jack versus sixes. Flip City Life. If we don't see a 6, we are going to be down to 7 players. Easy cash. Easy game. Just got knocked out of 109 mini Tuesday off screen. Do we have any other tables coming up? 215 turbo. We are going to play for sure. In we go. 215 Fat Tuesday. We missed the Maniac, bro. I miss it with all my heart, mate. I miss Raven. I miss having a good time. I miss the copyright music, but it's a necessity, unfortunately. It is what it is, and there's nothing I can do about it. We are all in over here for a Banny. Ace Queen versus Jack 10. Our opponent flops open-ended. Got to avoid the 8 and the king. And we do. Easy cash. Easy cash. Good start in the Banny Builder 215 over there. Alright, we may as well update my Instagram again at Easy with Aces. If you're not following me, we're putting clips up every day. Alright, we didn't win the Hot 82. We're on the final table of the Big 109. We are going to get this trophy sooner or later. Please. Please. EasyWithAces.tv if you want to watch. We see a 3x and we see an all-in. For that reason, I am out. Maniac 2000 is a great tune for the final table. I was whitelisted by Mark McKay, but I just don't know if he owns the rights to the song. Alright, we're going to shove up here in the Hot 109 with the 10s on the button. Obviously, we would like a call. We're not going to get it. I'm going to take a quick break because I just need to go to the bathroom. We are 4 out of 7 on the final table. I don't even remember that other player getting knocked out, but that means we are guaranteed $450. It was the King Jack versus sixes. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. We're still going to be regging tournaments for another little while. We are going to try our very best to get the trophy that we so much desire in Ireland. It has been too long. It is getting embarrassing. I have been home for a month today. We came home on the 10th of last month. So it is about time we get the finger out and actually start winning some cash. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. I'll talk to you beautiful fucks then. I'm actually going to play you 5 minutes of my podcast that I do with Benjamin Sprague while I'm on the break. If you haven't checked it out, it's called Only Fools and Scores. It is a football podcast about the Premier League. If you enjoy the football, you'll enjoy the podcast. If you enjoy my content, you'll enjoy the podcast. Go check it out. If we finish 10th this year, I still think it's a great season. If we finish 12th, I'm happy. But we're just moving in the right direction. It's an exciting team. And I honestly reckon that Villa are probably one of the best teams to watch for the neutral, which let me tell you, since I've been an Aston Villa fan, that has never been true. Even under Martin O'Neill, it was just not true. Like, we were scrappy a lot of the time. We scraped out results. But now it's like, maybe we're the team I thought Leeds were. Like, we're going to get smashed sometimes, and sometimes we're going to smash teams, you know?
Yeah,
very excited.
We'll get to Leeds eventually, but I would agree. I think you're looking good and you're moving in the right direction from what I've seen of Grealish, Barkley, Watkins. Just exciting to watch. Like you say, you don't put 8 goals past Liverpool and 3 against Arsenal without having a lot about you. And I do agree that also Grealish has become too good to ignore.
Yeah.
And you know, that's the thing is, hopefully any sort of even tactical stuff. Now, if it's personal and he gets left out, I think that's ridiculous. We spoke about this before about people just being too good, and you shouldn't let sort of playground sort of secondary school type, you know, PE teacher vendettas.
It obviously depends what it is. Like, if he's been disrespectful towards the squad, then it's one thing. But if it's just like he doesn't like his attitude because of some stories that came out in the press in the last like 7 years ago, like, come on.
Sure, but I think even tactically now, you have to start looking at ways to accommodate Grealish in that he has become, like you say, really something that England have lacked, and a real quality player and sort of a flair player as well. And just he's got a smartness about his game that he didn't have a couple of years ago. I remember watching him a few games a couple of years ago where he wouldn't find that pass or he'd be on the ball too long. I honestly think
it was down to options as well, though.
Yeah, I think some of that came with that responsibility on his shoulders of like, I'm the one to carry the team, so not wanting to offload. It's like the good kid at school that doesn't want to pass pass to me because I'm shit, you know. Like when you look, he looks up and he sees whoever around him in the championship or whatever, and he knows he's levels above. It's like, I don't want to offload, and it actually hurt his game a little bit, not being able to trust in those around him. And luckily, Villa are at a point where they've sort of grown to match his ambitions in that regard. It's very exciting.
I do
to be a
think
Villa fan,
it depends. If we keep making massive progress, I know he'd want to be part of the project. But if he keeps going this way,
he'll go top 4. He has to.
He has. Well, no, I don't think top. Like, I don't think. Like, he needs to be going to. Like, I think for him to leave Villa, if the project continues the way it's going, it's like he needs to go somewhere where there could be titles. The only thing I say is I really think United are a good fit for him. Like, I actually do.
Yeah.
I think like he doesn't want to go to Man City. I think he'd love to go to Liverpool as well, but I know that's like a weird thing. Like, obviously, I don't know him personally, but it's just what you hear about him and the fact that he's been like at his boyhood club and he's loved it. I think the idea of him like going and transforming United and being the big player who did that would like appeal to him rather than going to City and like having maybe the same issue he has with England, and he has Raheem Sterling in one of his best positions, and
Well, not only that well, but City have a little bit of a history of sort of killing careers of English talent in that sense. I mean, you look at someone like Jack Rodwell, even went to City, where is he now? He's been at Sunderland doing nothing for
James Milner to a degree. Like, obviously he had a good career, but like he wasn't
Fabian Delph,
the player he was.
Right? Fabian Delph went there and just with that ambition to be
he who shall not be named as well, who was quite a good footballer before he was also in jail.
Yes.
You don't remember who?
Yes, I do remember now.
Anyway,
right, like that's a
exciting
sort of move.
times.
I do think that's a sort of move to someone like United, who's where he's.
Mate, he could go to Barca, Real Madrid. The way he's going, like he is putting numbers up that Hazard struggled to put up on a consistent basis. Do you know what I mean? And he glides past players like Hazard. Look, it is a bit premature to say that, but if he continues his form throughout the whole season, there's no reason why one of those clubs would not want a player like him.
Agreed.
If you're like one of the top 4 or 5 players in Premier League, you are the talent that gets looked at in that way. Like Bale had like one massive breakout season for Tottenham, and Real Madrid got him. Now I think Bale might have been. We're gonna tree back call. Could be convinced that we should just shove as well. Might be the better play. But when I covered them, and it's a spot we're going to be 3-betting wide. Oh man, if we get called 4-bet, this is actually disgusting. All right. We are 3 out of 7. Do you guys know if he plays FPL? I do sometimes, but we're not this year. As Petrov in the chat says, take this down, Finty, sending good luck. Thank you very much. Why not the 10k, Finton? I never played 10ks. Even when I was playing high, the highest I played was like 2k. Justin says it's a bit silly. There is no realistic way to license for streaming. Yeah, it's true. It is a bit silly. On a final table, we're just going to fold here. I do think that they should be mostly checking, so I'm kind of a little bit suspicious. So we're just gonna get out of the way. King Dracula says, I just saw the story on Instagram. Let's go. Let go. How deep are we? In the big 109? Final table, bud. Oh, you mean big blind wise? 45. Definitely just folding this versus a 3x. I ain't fucking with that. No, thank you. We are going to be getting in the 109 PKO and the Hot 33, which are coming up in the next 17 minutes. We are also going to be playing the 109 cooldown and the daily supersonic. Give me gin and tonic. You could have it all, but how much do you want it? God, I better be careful. DMCA and all that. That was a pretty fucking good version of that song. I apologize if any DMCA people were listening. Obviously didn't mean to sound so good. 109 PKO. We're just going to register. I'm just going to fold Queen Deuce. This might be a 3-bet. It's some like small clip, but I'm out. I'm out. Do we want 3-bet this ever. Possibly, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to fold. Like a little bitch. And we're definitely just going to be folding in this one as well. 40 big blinds. I'm gonna get the podcast link out just if anyone wants to. Enough footy talk. Let's play poker. Hey, it was just 5-minute break. Relax, calm it down. Four out of 7 we are going to raise. I might meant to fold this just for this collision factor and the fact that I get fucked. Alright, we're gonna fold. It's just a bit of a horror spot for me to be opening into these stacks. And obviously, if we fold, it gives Clap the opportunity to shove blind versus blind. And Sick Tier the opportunity to call a lot. But no, it might be an over adjustment, potentially. Very, very potentially a mistake. We have got ourselves into the money in the 55 Benny Builder as well. I feel like we're going to win that tournament soon. I know that's a bold prediction, given that it gets about 3,500 entries a night, but we're making a lot of runs in it recently. Might be something to do with the fact that it's a soft tournament and you can re-enter 3 times. Possibly. Very, very possibly. See a pot going down between Nandor and Arion. I feel like Arion is ready to just absolutely battle. Scooby says, Finton, regards to King can't. How can you say you'll check if you should have flatted in that position? Is that based on the assumption that the villain is 3-bet in GTO? Otherwise, what are you checking against? How would that make sense? You can look at GTO sims that have been designed. My coach, BBZ, has sims that you get if you sign up to his ICM course. And I will be referencing versus that. Of course, it does have to make some assumptions that that your opponent is playing correctly, but it is still going to be better than nothing. The back says it's so strange that no one came in for Grealish. I think it's because Aston Villa put a 80 million price tag on his head and we're not going to budge. We have very rich owners with very big ambitions. G3 says Mark McCabe owns the rights to Maniac 2000. Does he definitely? How do you know that? Because it's a copy of a song, right? Like, it's not an original. So I don't know if he would 100% be able to own the rights to it. Alright, we have Ace Jack in the small blind. Obviously a bit of an ICM clusterfuck with this stack right here. We are going to go for a limp re-raise all in against Nandor. Would expect to get isolated a lot. And so we're just going to go for them shove. And on the flop, we are going to go for a check call versus one big blind for sure. Ideally want to finish forward with that payout. Oh. Whoops. You little fucking nerds. Not going to be bluffing here. I don't think it makes any sense. Swansea Jacob in the house. How you doing, bud? What we got here? Greets to what? Greets to layback. I don't know what that means. How many notes have you written today? If you mean on people that I play pots against, not many. Finton, if you're good enough to bring 2Ks, aren't you good enough to reg 10Ks? Maybe, but it's more expensive. And I don't really have the bankroll to even be playing 2Ks on the reg. Legally, there's a copyright for singing. In theory, we're all supposed to pay royalties for singing Happy Birthday. I think Happy Birthday is one of the royalty-free songs now around the world. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though saying that. Fold. Fold. Man, happy birthday. Imagine. I've heard of YouTubers whistling part of a song. Whistling part of a song and getting their videos demonetized. Which is absolutely outrageous. Carry on. And it makes me not feel bad for when people download things illegally when that's like the way they're gonna like treat it. Just get a grip. All right, we see clap, spit, all in. A7 tray flop. Hopefully they have none of it. I'll take the ladders. My bets are that we are about to lose a player. Ace 8 is very good. We are down to the final 6 players. Looks like AOL Time Warner own the rights to Maniac 2000. Yeah, see, I'm not messing with that. I ain't fucking with that at all. I ain't fucking with that at all. This year have been good to you in poker results. Kudos. We've had some good results, yes. We do not see an ace on a river, but we do see a player who is now very short. Turn that phone on silent, please, and thank you. Definitely folding. You're a Villa fan? Yes. Sorry, one second. I don't know why my phone's making noise. We fold again. Obviously, it would be a travesty of the highest order. If we were to bust here before Arion. So we will be patient. Boom says, did the assumptions that your opponent is playing correctly go out the door in an $11? I don't know. See, here's the thing, right? When I'm making that assumption about whether I should shove kings there, I can just look at what they should re-raise. And if you think that the person's re-raising anywhere near that range and it's like flat king 0%, they don't need to be like playing some sick strategies. They just need to be tree betting, you know, some reasonable amount of hands. It's like you can still learn and apply these principles in situations. But obviously, there is also situations where you want to stray from GTO when you understand it. But like people that are like, oh, I just play exploitably, and they don't understand how to play GTO. They're just talking nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to play perfect GTO poker, but like I try and learn some of the concepts, and then in some situations, like I will stray away from it. Like in some situations where you say have to call half your range according to an MDF or something like that, which is a minimum defense frequency, but then you know your opponent's just unlikely to be bluffing even once out of 0% bluffs. All that goes out the window. So there is situations where you're going to disregard it once you learn to understand it slightly. We are going to raise here, down to the final 5 players. In the big 109, just play happy birthday and repeat. Honestly, I would prefer shit in my hands and clap on repeat. What's a good bankroll to play high stakes? I don't know. Depends what you consider high stakes. I would never fold this pre-final table. I don't know if I'm meant to on an FT. Again, another hand I need to look at. Could be too tight. Would never ever dream of folding pre-FT, like I said, but here I'm not sure. Copyright law is one of those things Congress need to fix that they probably never will. Phaser says, did I hear you mention DTO the other night? You obviously use both DTO and BBZ. Yes, we are using both. We recently started working with DTO and I've been working with BBZ for like over a year. I'm all in, yeah. I think it's a pretty nice spot to pull the trigger. Our opponent here, the ship leader, is opening a lot. Airborne over here is flatting what seems like a little bit too much, so I will pull the trigger with the H3 suited. We have limp twice, and I believe got 2 limps true, so we'll try once more. It's kind of a weird spot to limp stab, just because... interesting. Do I want to bomb? What are we trying to make fold? Jack X. Basically. Nah. I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, I'm not fucking with the music. I ain't fucking with it. It's very unusual. Honestly, I feel like I might have the best hand. Get something like 10-9 or something. But I'm not going to call. You win, mate. I just don't think they're checking. What do you think about Ross Barkley? Yeah, I think he's been great. I think it's an unbelievable signing for Aston Villa to pull off, considering that we were nearly relegated on the last day of the season, to then sign a player of Ross Barkley's caliber. But like, I also don't think that he is like the be all and end all so far this season. Like, he's been hot and cold in some games. He was terrible against Leeds, terrible against Southampton, but then he's had some moments where he was great. Like the way he carries the ball and drives forward. Between him and Grealish, like, I think we have 2 of the best ball carriers in the league, which is very, very nice for the way that we play football. King 7-4. We are just going to bet small. And ideally just get folds. If we get check raised, I'm just going to fold. None pre-final table I would not fold this, but on the FT we'll wave the white flag. We will allow them to bully us. Hasn't really gone our way so far in the final table. I'm pretty sure we came in as chip leader. We're going to call here in the Benny Builder 215. Oh, dominated. Love to see it. Don't love that flop, though. Queen high, good. Thank you. Again. Gonna fold. Hurts my soul. Against min, I'd call here. And obviously, pre-final table would never be folding. Could be a mistake. We're going to limp shove, even though they have given us a few free flops. I think A7's just kind of got to be a limp shove. It's just how it is. Check. Check. Things you hate to see. I will attempt a little raise if this one falls to me with 9-7 suited. Will we see the all in? Can we see the call? No, not this time. We are going to raise a queen jack ourselves in the cutoff though. Net Bob says, let's get it. I'm trying my best. Farm says, I found a shelf. Good luck. Take this final table. Thank you very much. A Generic says, royal. We did not have a royal. Not even close. We do see an all-in blind versus blind. Unfortunately, we don't see a call. Versus min raise. It's going to be a call for us, though. This could get tricky pretty quickly. I mean, our hand's pretty garbage down the streets. But as of right now, it is second pair versus a min raise pre-flop. Alright, well, that's one way to get rid of me. And 10 deuce. Even though we are now lost in chips, we're still not going to be limping this blind versus blind on an FT. Versus a player who's playing pretty aggressively and not making it easy for us. Against an extremely weak opponent, I might be tempted. Can you play music that someone streamed to Twitch? I'm not fucking with any music. I just ain't fucking with anything. But you would imagine if someone's streaming their music to Twitch, they'd probably be okay with it. But I'm still not messing with it. I'm just not. I don't know the rules. And until I do, I'm staying out. Not sure if this is open on the final table. I know Jack 10 will be. But we're last in chips, so some of the shackles have been removed. Not fucking with this. Get it out of my sight. Get it gone. Felipe says second final table of the day. Yes, we had the Hot 82 earlier on. We need to get a win though. We need trophies. We need a celebration. We need to mark our arrival home in Ireland. Back in the motherland. Back on the right scene. It's just a beautiful time to be alive. Ace King, we are going to hopefully get to play for all the chips. Come fight me now. Let's go, Airborne. Let's go, Clara. Unfortunate. Barkley's criminally underrated. I mean, he's a very, very good footballer, and Aston Villa are very, very lucky to have him. I just don't think that like he's set the world alight just yet with us. But like, is he an insanely massive improvement on what we had? Yeah, he is. We're calling for double bounties over here. 4 big blind show, free ISO. We need a 7. Yeah. Oh, we take the side pot. Go on then. Offsuit as well. Beautiful. Staying alive. Staying alive. Actually, YouTube will ban me for that, right? If I put this video on YouTube if we win the tournament. Potentially. King 7, we are not going to be doing anything. I do think I've actually I think there is a video on YouTube that went up today. If you want to check it out, we are going to post some regular content on YouTube as well now. I think there is the run that we had. I'm not editing stuff though, I'm just putting full final tables up. Yeah, it's the Betting Builder 215 final table. $10,000 to first, went up 3 hours ago. If you want to check it out, it is at Easy with Aces. I should probably have tweeted that out. I'll send out a tweet right now. One second. One moment. Need to get the thumbnail. We're gonna raise with 8s. On the final table. Do you watch Gaelic or Hurl? I do not. We're all in here. I'll watch the occasional game. Very, very rarely though. Not really my cup of tea. I'll watch Dublin if I'm at home with my dad. That's about it. My granddad was a massive Gaelic fan. We're going to start with a call on 10-7 deuce. And we're going to struggle on this turn to continue. Kind of getting too good of a price here, I feel. When a lot of their hands are going to be suited 10x. All right. I don't know. Maybe a mistake at some point there, maybe on the turn, but it's just a pretty small bet, isn't it? For what it's worth, I really like being able to play my own music in the background. I'll just miss the raves. White Raven says just play techno remixes. The problem is if they have copyrighted music in there, you're just fucked anyway. Check. Start with a check. Start with a fold. I don't really want to fold there too often, but when they overbet the pot, I'm out. I think we should just go all in. Obviously, we would like to be called. Fortunately, we are not. $16 big blinds and a dream. The band Gunship announced that they are stream safe. Yeah, I'm not arsed though, like just finding like 1 or 2 bands. I need a playlist. I need to be able to pay. I don't want to be listening to the same music over and over again. So I'll just keep it muted. And sometimes when I need music myself, I will listen to music. But yeah, I can't be bothered with like putting a playlist of like 100 songs together and just hearing it every single day. I prefer just keep it the way we have it at the moment. Five players left. $819 guaranteed. Any chance of just finding a spin? The easiest solution to the music problem is to take up singing lessons and create some songs for your own. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Finty raises you? King Jack, King Jack. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Finty raises you? Does that sound good? I like betting bigger in these spots. I'm betting geometrically, but I feel like on final tables, it's not a thing, according to the DTO app that we've been practicing our ICM spots recently. Obviously folding 10, I don't know if it's obvious, but we are folding 10-7 here. All day long. Give us a little double up. Give us a little chance. Give us a little hope. Give us a little dream. Come on. It's not too much to ask for. And I just realized the new keyboard I have, all the hotkeys are going to feel so weird because they, instead of having like, oh, we're all in. Can we hold? Can we hold? Can we hold? Yes, we can. We have a very nice stack brewing over there in the Benny Builder 215. What's that smell like? A little deep run? $250 and Benny's locked up already? Go on then. That Benny Builder 215 has been generous to us since we started playing it not too long ago. I am probably in for shoving this blind versus blind. Jack Tree, you say? Yes, but I'm a booty hunter. I'm a booty hunter. Jack! 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 I know we've got trips, but I just enjoyed my little impression of Rose on the Titanic. Even though she knows there was room for both of them. They both could have fit on that board. Easily could have fit on the board. But she chose herself over Jack. Just like we are choosing to call all in with pocket nines on this final table of the big 109 against ace 3. And it's a set on the flop. Sorry, that was just my beautifully written song that I came up with this morning. Am I still 5 out of 5? No way. 4 out of 5. We're making progress, ladies and gentlemen. We're making progress. We are playing a pot here, and we are just winning. Simple. Problem is just risk playing music without license in hand is an all-in bet. Yeah, I'm not in for that. The green layout is beautiful. Good luck, man. Thank you, Town Portal. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Oh, shit. I'm sitting out. Flip in a Betty Builder 33. Can we find an ace or a queen to survive? Bang! That hasn't worked once all day. Well, it must be broken. Why not just go streamer mode on Spotify? I don't even know what that means. Does that mean there's... No, they don't have a streamer mode that you can just listen to music that's guaranteed to be copyright, do they? Stop. No, they don't have that. They definitely don't have that. Do they? I don't think they do. I don't think they do. But maybe. And we have 2,000 people hanging out in here, which is pretty nice. I know we did get the Benjamin Sprague raid earlier on, but it's pretty cool to have so many people hanging out. We are finally starting to get back into the swing of things here at easywithaces.tv. If you are new and you're enjoying the show, please hit the follow button. Help support us. Gives you a notification when we go live. And it actually gives me 18% better run good in all-in situations. So if you don't hate if you don't hate the stream, hit the follow button. We are going to raise here on the final table. We have Mike Dillon on our table giving me some love in the mini Banny Builder. Friend of the stream. It's not a good flop to attack. It's pretty good for our opponent, actually. Alan Iverson says, it's been a while. Happy to catch you streaming again. Thank you, mate. Oy, oy, oy. Well, let's hope that they fold queen high or king high or some shit. Or just ruin my buzz. Thank you very much for the 20 months, Alan Iverson. That is a long time. Brad says, when you want to bet Geo, but the robot overlords won't allow it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if... I don't like it, but I would assume that the Sims are right. I trust them. I would trust them. It's just very unnatural for me. I haven't done a lot of sim work on ICM, so the ICM section of DTO is something I will be practicing a lot with. We're gonna fold. We are going to fold. I nearly got punished, in the I nearly got punished in the big 109 for the slow roll while we were giving our little speech. Man, the Fint DJ emote brings back such great memories. DJ Finty, please bash her, I wish. She's a maniac, maniac on that floor. And she's dancing like she never did before. Oh. The story has come real far. 4 years later, here we are. MAM, IMC. Come with me to the place to be. Why do you support Philly? Because we're the champions of Europe. Champions of Europe. My family's from Birmingham. My dad was a home and away fan for many years. I don't think this is always an open or tree bet, the ace-8 at all when he's opening to chip leader. But I just think opening a little bit too much. Yeah, as we have a sub coming in from Svinost. Says, will you marry me? What have you got to offer? What have you got to offer? I don't know what I'm doing here. What have you got to offer? Talk to me. You got a bit of land. Have you got a little bit of land there now, Joseph? Champions of Europe. Champions of Europe. God, I miss going to football games. Very much miss going to football games. I'm going to check. I'm going to check. I guess we got to overfold. Not saying that this is like overfolding, but I don't actually know if we do. But I'm going to fold. It feels... Oh, man, one big blind with a spade. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. ML Choot coming in with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Might be too much reverse implied odds for when they've limped very strong here. This could be a fucking shocking call on the flop, mate. Champions of Europe. This person's not raising at all, eh? Same situation, same idiotic result. Same Finty. Mr. Fin Station, can't stop, won't stop. We also have Jaff coming in with the brand new Twitch Prime. Boom! God, I'm going to be rich. If you keep giving me these Bezo books, I won't even have to play the big 109. I mean, we can target a 5 and an 8, I guess. I'm not sure if we should bluff 2s. I'm really not sure. All right, booty hunting, Flip City Life. This is easy. Another $50 straight into my back pocket. Boom, $350 locked up. Not too sure about either of those hands. Might be badly played. What does oi mean? Heard it on TV, I never knew. It can mean a couple of things. You can be like, oggy, 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 oi, oi, oi. Or it can be like oi as in O-I, which is over it. Like when DJ Remax comes into the chat and he says, good luck, good luck. I'm not, I was going to say so. I was going to fire a little joke at DJ, but I'm not doing it because he's an outstanding member of the community, a top lad, and somebody that I hold close to my heart. So welcome on in, DJ. You join us as we are 4 out of 5, probably misplaying a couple of hands on the FT and slide on down to last place. It's all good, baby, baby. Final table hype, yeah, buddy. We need a DU. What's that? Double? Is that double? Versus the minimum, I shan't be folding. And we do flop a little pair. I don't love it, but we're not folding. Anyone ever go to Clara Lara? Irish people only. God, those were the days. Clara Lara was the single greatest thing you could go to as a kid when you were in school. Unbelievable. It's just like an outdoor adventure park, and it was the best experience you could have as a kid when you were in school. Absolutely unbelievable scenes. This player just donks. We're just gonna raise call. We have bounties involved. I ain't afraid. Sven says money and love. You had me at money. Can I play all the EPT high rollers and stuff? Would you put me in the 10Ks? How rich we talking? Like if we're talking like just support me and just like live a nice life or have a house and food and nice clothes, that's not good enough. I want to be playing the high stakes. That's what I'm looking for if I'm going to sign my life over to a marriage contract. I don't think it's too much to ask for. Champions of Europe. I probably meant to isolate some hands like this, but I'm not going to do it because we're a little bitch. Finty's neighbours are probably wondering what that noise is to keep hearing when Fintan is laying down the beat. Listen, they know Fint DJ moved in next door to them. A notice went around the local town. They think it's an honour. Do you get a chance to head to many Villa games in a world without COVID? I think we went to 4 games last year. 4 games or 3 games. So a few, but oh shit. We were gonna get a season ticket this year, but that unfortunately didn't materialize. Folding. I am going to quickly post on my Twitter at EasyOneAces if you're not already following. I tried to hit call and they hit fold and look. Oh, my fucking soul. My fucking soul. My heart has just crumbled into 4 billion pieces. I tried to hit call and they hit fold. Do you love your primers as much as Spraggy? Nah.
Oh, go on, man.
We have another sub coming in from Melissa KM. I'm kidding. I love you with all my heart. I love you more than my own family. Welcome to Team ATB. An absolute pleasure to have you. Champions of Europe. Why is that in my head? We are calling for the bounty. Of course. Why, of course. And we're ahead. I'm so good at this game. Hold it. Thought that was a straight. We win. Easy game. Oh, I don't know. I'll limp because I'm last in chips, but it could be a mistake. 16 big blinds and a dream. We are going to limp stab, even though this player has not really shown a tendency that they're going to give up pots easily. I will still attempt to limp stab. Listen, I don't care what the app says. We gotta be betting this one big, surely, if we're gonna bet. Who's ready to empty the clip? This guy. All day long. No offense, Polly. I just I appreciate the offer, but I don't want to listen to music I don't know either. I like listening to the music I like. If I'm being honest. Save image, Benny Builder, 215. Desktop, save. Do 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 do. All right, that link is now up on my Twitter if you want to check it out with the latest video. We are gonna raise fold against Clara. Oh my god, we've actually won a pot pre-flop. Let's go! Every in North England school highlight was Wet and Wild Aqua Park. Sounds like the dream, mate. Sounds like the absolute dream. Premium Deluxe. I think I was only there twice. Stop spamming chat. Whoops. Finger slipped. Finger slipped. We haven't lost a player here in quite some time. We bet the flop multi-way. We bet the turn multi-way. We're going to check fold the river heads up. God, that's really cheap to call, eh? Oh my god, he plays 75% of his hands. Jesus. Got me. Absolutely got me. Would you fly over every 2 weeks for games? If I got a season ticket, no. I wouldn't. No. I wouldn't go to every game. Like, I'm not flying over to watch Aston Villa versus Burnley. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see Man City versus Villa, and I'm gonna go over and see the good teams. But I'm not going over to every game. But if I'm living in the UK, I will go to a few more games, which is the plan. I don't know how far away is Brighton to Birmingham. I feel like that'd be far. Brighton to Birmingham train time. 3 hours. Yeah, that's fucking ages, isn't it? But I mean, I could go up on the morning of the game, come back down. I guess I could drive, actually. Probably would drive. Yeah, I won't get the train. I just drive. Those cats are on your conscience? I don't even know what you're talking about, mate. I have no idea. You really are my ecstasy? Jeez, that is the best compliment I've ever got in my life. I'm your ecstasy. Don't have too much of me then. Make sure you turn me off sometimes. Won't get to sleep at night. You'll push your family and friends away. Not worth it. 215 Bounty Builder is nice to you lately. I've only played it like 5 times this tournament. And we've already got $400 in bounties locked up. Whatever happened with that Queen 8? I didn't watch. I'm going to shove. Could be a mistake. Possibly. What happened with the Queen 8? Just a shove on the flop, eh? We're all in. Don't know if it's the play, but it's the one I'm making. This might be too wide. It's obviously a very good flop. Our opponent should not have a lot of ace-x at all. I don't know, man. I just want to bet big. I feel like it's different to the spot that we were studied because there was 2 short stacks in that spot. If they check shove, we're gonna call and cry when we lose. Facts. The green lights are fire. Glad that you're enjoying them. Look at me trying to run the table with my 22 big blinds. I'm not afraid to raise your blind. Making slow progress. Joe Engard says, who wants a sub? Me! Give me a sub to Spraggy. I'm sick of giving that fucker €5 a month. Give me €5 right now. Oh, hello. Hello. Any re-raises about? Do I ever call this? His queen's a little bit too much to drop. This might be real bad. This might be real bad. It might be really, really bad. I don't know what size I meant to do. I don't know if I'm ever meant to flat the queen's pre. That might have been pretty idiotic. King 10 off and didn't bet the flop. I'm going to check that one out as well. That might have been pretty dumb. The problem is that they're just opening so wide. Joe Engard gifting a sub to the 260 guy. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Stomach is gargling. Why? I've had a lovely dinner. Good luck tonight, lad. Cheers, Martin. Every single person tonight, let's hear you singing She's a Maniac. Alright, we win another pot. We're all in off screen with Ace King versus Ace King, so I'm not going to bother changing it. What are the best type of low stakes sitting goes to practice on? Turbo, single tables? Honestly, it depends what you're trying to practice for, but I recommend just playing whatever you enjoy if you're just learning the game. That's what I recommend. Ooh, if Josinho shoves, it is quite the spot we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Ace 8 off, $100 in Benny's, guaranteed to play for, and potentially another $137. This is fucked up. This is very fucked up. I think that we probably have to call. This is a 6-big blind shove that Josinho should be isolating pretty wide. I am not 100% sure. Answers on a postcard in chat, please. This is a massive, massive, massive pot. Hold. Oh, fuck me. Please hold. Nice. We'll take the side pot, which is worth $137 plus the Bennies. I think it's close. I don't know if it's the right answer, but I decide I'm not folding. Three hours is nothing. Try driving through Farmland in the US for 8 hours. Yeah, I know 3 hours is not a lot, but it's 6 hours of driving in a single day if you want to go to a game. I'm not saying it's like the longest drive. Like, you could have the Russian people turn up and be like, 8 hours is nothing. Try driving for 40 hours across the country or whatever it is. Like, there's always going to be somewhere. Well, there's not always, but there's usually going to be somewhere that's further to drive. It's not a competition, but it's still a decent amount of driving if you want to do it in a single day and back. And go to a football game. But listen, I'm just saying, all right? I'm just saying. All right, we are 4 out of 5 here in the Big 109. Johnny says, the struggle most days if you're not local, getting to the arena, the crowds. Old Trafford used to be a pain. Less so now given the trams, but was at Upton Park for their second last home game, and it was an age trying to get back to the tube after. Yeah, that is a thing. My gran lives beside the stadium, so I would just get her to pick me up, and I'd park at her house though. She just comes flying up the road. It's always been how it's done. It's class. The trap is bad? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I misplayed the hand on multiple streets, if we are being completely honest. Feel like we misplayed multiple streets. We've been 5-handed for about 4 days. If I'm being completely honest here. Just got knocked out of the 215 as well. 215 turbo. We're all in up here. Just got to bluff through in a 215 Bandy Builder as well, but we will just rail this one first. Are we about to get called? 226 players left. Nope. DJ Max says, I've had 3 IPA beers. Now I need a meal. What time is it there? That's a reasonable time, actually. Eh? Not too bad, DJ. Not too bad at all. I'm going to jump into Hot 33 now that we lost the table. We are going to also be playing the 109 cooldown, which starts after the break. Also going to be playing the 55 Daily Supersonic. Give me gin and tonic. You can have it all, but how much do you want it? Taco Bell or sushi? For me personally, it would be Taco Bell. I have tried many times to get into eating sushi, but it just has never quite happened for me. I just realized that I don't have the right ads up on my final table scene. I need to remember to do that later on. I might not open this, probably not with this stack in the small blind. Probably not. We do see an all-in. Do we see a burst? A burst? A bust for the first time in hours. Fintan, you're in some run good recently. Love to see it. We are in the midst of the biggest dance we've been ever on, but I'm glad that you've joined the stream at good moments. Hopefully this person does what they do best and just comes out betting half pot. Brutal. Folding. Demetrius says, congrats, mate. What's the congrats for being the luck box with the ace 8? Provost says, someone else wants to have a pissing match. I know. Obi-Wan says, you think 40 hours is long? Try going to a football game on Mars. Maybe that'll be a thing one day. The first sporting event to happen outside of Earth. Wait, what is there betting going on in the presidency again? We're gonna raise 4 out of 5. Cannot raise call against sick Theory with King Jack, I don't believe, on a final table. Hurts my soul. Maybe I should be limping this button actually. Where's the music? Unfortunately, I can't listen to it, I'm afraid, mate. But do you know what that means? It means that you can listen to whatever you want. You don't need to worry about me. If you press exclamation mark playlist in the chat, I think it'll even still have my old playlist there. And you can stick it on and pretend that it's me playing it. We're the happy? What do you mean? If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. Whoa, 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 whoa. Copyright issues. Careful. Very, very careful. I get the train from Bournemouth to watch Palace. Very rarely worth the journey for the match itself, but the day is always good crack. Yeah, I think that's the, like, you just got to get in there with the fans. And just get to know the crowd, isn't it? And just have a bit of crack, bit of banter. But in saying that, Villa are starting to make it probably worth the travelling. And obviously you also get a Balti pie. If you're getting a Balti pie, has it ever been a waste of a day? I think not. I'm going to check the turn here. And I'm not going to fold. Go on, good luck. This person playing 75% in their hands. I'm just not folding. I'm just not folding. We called all in for 11 big blinds. God damn it! It's the bottom of what I'd call, obviously. It might be too wide. Oh shit, I thought I covered them for the bounty. You idiot! Alright, I'm going to play you a couple of minutes of my podcast with Mr. Benjamin Sprague. If you want to check it out, exclamation mark podcast 2 in the chat. It is about football. It's about two lads having a little chat, being friends, talking shit. I'll be back in a few. Exclamation mark podcast 2. If you want to listen to it, you probably should. You probably go subscribe, probably give it a like and make it have 1 million subscribers in the next 2 days. Thank you. Slight bit younger, like Grealish is I think 25 now. I think Bell might have been like 23, 24 when he went over, and that is an issue when you are going to get that big money move we've talked about with Zaha. He's just signed a 5-year contract, and our owners are the 3rd richest owners in the league. Like no one's coming in and bidding 60 million for him and getting him. So that's when it becomes an issue, because like, are you going to pay 100 million for Jack Grealish? But why would you pay 100 million for Sancho then, right? He has that like potential, and he plays in a foreign league. But anyway, let's move on, because apparently United, when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is under pressure,
they can play football.
He will always pull out a result. It is time after time in his career where you think, oh my God, like if he loses these next few games, he's done. You were looking at these fixtures. Obviously, they ended up losing in Istanbul. Was it Turkey? Istanbul?
Yes.
But like they had PSG, they had, let's just say, the Red Bull team, because I've been absolutely crucified for him.
Leipzig. What do you call them? Leipzig.
Leipzig. I don't know, man. But then they had, obviously, the Everton game. They had Chelsea. They had the Arsenal game, which they did lose. But he's somehow come out of this in an okay position.
Yeah,
not great.
Okay. First and foremost, the Istanbul game was a disgrace. I genuinely didn't know that Demba Ba still had a pair of football boots in his house. Did you see Demba Ba's goal?
Was that this week? Was that not like? Have we not done a podcast since that happened?
We've not. Have we? No.
Really?
No, we haven't. I
No,
don't
you're
believe we
right.
have. We haven't. No.
The goal when you
Demba
have
Ba's
all of your
goal was someone had the best tweet for it. It was Demba Ba, the first player to score a 92nd minute, like, you know, whatever goal when in the 20th minute, because it was a sort of goal that
it was like the Torres goal for Barcelona, where the whole team is attacking.
no
and
one
you've
was there.
Gone
There was no one
gung
there.
ho.
Our furthest back player was like past the midfield D.
And I think there was also
So-
Matic, which, let's be fair, he's a very good player at times, but he does not move quickly.
Well, we legit did not have a defense, and the ball came through, and Demba Ba's just threw on goal and Scott. It was just the most baffling thing I've
I
ever
felt
seen.
a bit sorry for Dean Henderson, man. Like, it's his first start in an important game, and he gets done like that by the defense.
It's
Although maybe to a degree, it's an empty stadium. If he's the goalkeeper, if that's David De Gea, is David like?
it's got to
just
say,
like,
hey,
what
one
are
of,
you
one
doing?
of you come back. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty basic. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, but then you'd think it's
Yeah.
basic to actually have a fucking defense, but apparently not. So United end up winning 3-1. This is the first time last week on the pod. Just to go back to the predictions, I predicted 5-0 to. I predicted 5-0 to Arsenal for that last game. You actually predicted 2-1 to Arsenal, so good result for Villa. In this one, United, I predicted a 2-1 to Everton. And
Wow, you've really given up, eh?
yeah, you went with 2-0 United, so pretty much
Yeah,
bang on.
I really feel that when United are under pressure, they really do pull out the results. And also, Everton have been playing somewhat attacking football, right? All right. We are 4 out of 5. It is. I honestly think it's been over an hour since we lost a player, which is pretty mental. But hopefully, this will be an hour where we go on a scum run and we get some stuff going. Zebra, you're not gonna get any free tickets off me. That's the answer. If that's what you're looking for, you ain't getting them right now. This might just be a fold. Can you play Maniac 5000 in your headphones so we can at least see you enjoying it? It's Maniac 2000, mate. No, it's always cringy if I'm doing it. Free Feed says, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling good, mate. Feeling very, very good. Merstyles in the house. Says the drink is to start drinking. The drink to know what? The trick to know start drinking is to never stop drinking. Are you locked right now, Merstyles? You okay? What's going on? 5 p.m. good for me. I haven't had any nose beers. 3 weeks. Well done, mate. Your granddad's from Dublin, but your dad's from Birmingham. My granddad's from. My granddad was from Ireland. Oh, man. But moved to Birmingham when he was young. Then had my dad in Birmingham, and then my dad moved to Ireland when he was young. So very much considers himself Irish. I feel like I have to bluff this hand. Kind of want to be able to bet a good 8 as well, though. We're not trying to make an 8 fold, right? We're just trying to make him fold if he has like Queen Jack, Jack 9, or yeah, even Jack 9, King 9, Ace 9, Hearts. So we fail, unfortunately. We are going to get ourselves into the 109 cooldown. I feel like I'm a little bit lost on the final tables at the moment, which tends to what happens when I start studying more. I start to feel a little bit confused, but we will get there because we're going to be studying a lot every single day, and it will come and it will turn. $60,000 guaranteed. Back to the FT for now, though. Demba Ba, man, Demba Ba, how is he still playing football and scoring goals against Manchester United? I'm sorry that noise comes in. It's very. Oh, you actually probably can't hear it. Never mind. It's all good. Ignore everything I said. Because I don't have the sound on, so it should be alright. Man, OJX in the house. What is going down? Chat has been very well behaved. There's been absolutely no need so far to go into sub mode, which is what we love to see. Be My Girl says you're not trying to catch attacking players offside in their own half. Big brain plays. Big brain plays. I have not seen the action here because I've had a few pots elsewhere. We still do have 5 other tables as well as this big 109 final table. Might shove over Nando if they open and everyone else folds. Very possibly. Alright, we just get the walks. Not mad at it. Not mad at all. Alright, down here in the Benny Beller 215, I'm thinking of a card. And it rhymes with ring! We have got the power! Please bet. Please! Bet all of it. Have pocket jacks. Make it super sick. Make it disgusting. Make me the chip leader! 3 deuce off! What a man! Get that person a contract and make them the captain of Team ATB right now! Boom! That was a good river card, if I do say so myself. Class. Love to see it. Beautiful. We have loads of chips now. Absolutely chunks and chunks and chunks. All in on the final table. Do we see a call? Do we see a ladder? Do we see something actually happen? It's like that meme where you're just prodding with the stick. Being like, come on, something happened. Something happened. Ace Queen versus Queen 9. Oh my god. Queen 9 is out. We lose another player. We are down to the final 4. And we are now considerably the shortest stack. We're up to a big boy score. 4 figures. We ballin'. We absolutely balling out of control. And we get a walk. And we have Ace 9. Good chance we end up all in. Versus a button open. We are all in. Wagering all of the betting discs. The biggest bluff Finton ever pulled off was convincing everyone he was Irish. Have some fucking respect. Have some fucking respect, yeah. We're all in. We are all in. I don't know if this is the play. Ooh, big pot. Huge pot. $75 bounty and chunks of chips. We are 12 spots away from the money. We are the chip leader. Flip City. Can we continue the run good? Yes, we can. All right, we have mountains in the Bounty Builder 215. And we also have a visit from the one and only love of my life. What's the crack? We're on the final table.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
It's been green all day,
Oh, this looks. Look at this. Tell them you're starting streaming this week, right?
eh?
Tell them who you are. Tell them where to find you.
Hannah Witter on Twitch. And be streaming Cutting Finton's mop
Is that the first stream? Gonna be cutting my hair
or beating you in chess.
or beating me in chess? That's some fighting talk there now, Mary. Fighting talk there now, Mary.
Woo, woo.
Thanks very much. This looks divine. Look at that. Look at that. Class. Absolutely class. Good luck, Flip City. Get blue. Diamonds are forever. No. 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 Oh, all right. We get fourth for $1,100. The heartbreak. The amount of outs. We had about 4 billion outs, but it wasn't to be. Luckily, we do have a massive run going down here in the Bounty Builder 215 where we are 1 out of 64. I'm going to enjoy the snack. I'm going to put on some terrible music for you. I'll be back in a few minutes. Be right back.